I was so hurt, bro. I was crying one day at Lil Don from Brick Squad, bro. He put me in the tub one time.
Wendy? Yes, Lisa. Is the water warm enough? Yes, Lisa.
Shout out to Boss Chrissy, man. He came over every time, man. I need to get in the tub.
Shall we begin? Yes, Lisa.
Martell, Gangstalicious Wiley, wants everyone to believe that he's a well-respected former Black Disciple gang member who robbed drug dealers and is hard as a motherfucker. Pause. The truth is, Gangstalicious has multiple arrests on his record for domestic abuse and was sent to prison for the longest period of time in his life, in 2016, for beating his former girlfriend. She refused to help him wash his dirty ass after he got shot in 2015, so Lil Don from Brick Squad put him in the tub one time, and Boss Crizzy, for some strange reason, would come over whenever Gangstalicious needed to get in the tub.
Shout out to Boss Crizzy, man. He came over every time, man. I need to get in the tub. Lil Don, who died, rest in peace to him. The man, when I was in a wheelchair, he came up there and he helped me the best of his ability, bro. He even put me in the tub one time.
I'm about to go ham. Hardest motherfucker, let you nigga know who I am.
It's hard every year, man. Pause, nigga. You too. New man. What's your name, bro?
Tender dick. Tender dick.
Now that name is crazy. You can never say pause again. Don't ever play the game. Don't ever.
He said DK.
Don't ever play the game again. Ever. You're out the whole game forever. Your name is DK Pause. You gotta relax forever. You can never ever say anything is crazy in life, bro. You might as well say DK Pause. Like King. You go King. Huh?
Yeah, spawn though. Under my nuts.
You can do whatever you want, but all those is crazy, you know that. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not stopping. You can take. Don't feed into me, Pause. Don't feed into me.
Yeah, spawn though. Under my nuts.
That's not a problem. DK
I was in your neighborhood. Ain't never got touched. Ain't never got shot. You know what I'm talking about. Well respected. When I ride, I was in the wheelchair. Nobody helped me. No gang members or nothing there. Nobody. I was telling motherfuckers I think I know who did it. They was like, man, leave that shit alone. God left you here for a reason. So that means they ain't sliding. They ain't sliding for me. So that was a red flag too. So but Boss Crizzy, shout out to Boss Crizzy, man. He came over every time, man. I needed to get in the tub. I was in the wheelchair. Helped me stand up. I was getting mistreated, bro, by this girl, bro. Like she was taking my money. Like my daddy, was giving my mom and them. They was giving me hundreds. You know what I'm talking about? Sympathy money, I call them. You know, my son fucked up in the bad position. You need something? I know you need to leave. Shit like that. So she was taking my money and shit. And I confronted her about like, man, I just had $300. She was like, you ain't had shit, nigga. You only got 50. She pushed me out the middle of Windward, 71st and Windward in the street, 70th and Windward in the street.
So wait, how'd the girl push you into the street after the money got stolen?
Oh, she pushed me in the middle of the street, in the middle of Windward. Windward is like a street that back and forth, like cars just flying from 70th to 69th. So you got roughly 3 blocks of straight ahead that you can just fly up. So they flying, she pushed me out the middle of the street. She was pinching me. She was doing all type of shit, bro. Pushing me out the chair, flipping me out the chair. And she did all type of shit to me, bro.
Like, why'd you want to do this for you?
You know, like, you can take advantage of a person when he's down. Or you feel like, you know, somebody was treating you when you was down and you got your get back. Or however she thought.
Right.
When I was able to fuck her back up, yeah, I did. You know what I'm talking about? I did it. I took my, and then the thing about that, Adam, that I copped out right immediately. You hear me? Immediately. Like, when I went to court, they're like, man, you want to cop out right now? I'm like, hell yeah.
So define fucking her up. You just got a chance to beat her ass, or did you shoot her?
Oh no, I ain't get a chance to. I ain't shoot her none of that. Hell no.
You sound like kind of regret it.
Hell no. I'm gonna do the 4 years. That's on the back. I was in your neighborhood. Ain't never got touched. Ain't never got shot. You know what I'm talking about? Well respected. She was pinching me. She was doing all type of shit, bro. Pushing me out the chair, flipping me out the chair. I'm gonna do the 4 years. That's on the back. She was pinching me. She was doing all type of shit, bro. Pushing me out the chair, flipping me out the chair. I'm gonna do the 4 years. That's on the back.
Pause. Martell, Gangstalicious Wiley just said, I'm going to do those 4 years. That's on the back. Who's back? Pause.
I'm gonna do the 4 years. That's on the back.
Ayo, what the fuck? Pause.
I'm gonna do the 4 years. That's on the back.
We're about to let Gangstalicious lie about his first time in Division 9 of the Cook County Jail. Stay tuned to hear his story, because there's a huge pause moment at the end.
I'm gonna do the 4 years. That's on the back.
Division 9 is dangerous and notorious because it's a murder deck. Nothing but the worst of the worst is housed in Division 9. Gangstalicious claims he was 18 years old when he was locked up in Division 9, but he's lying again. Gangstalicious was born on May 7, 1984, so he turned 18 in 2002. Right? 3 days before Christmas, in 2002, Gangstalicious was arrested for possessing between 2.5 to 10 grams of weed. In March 2003, he was arrested for, wait a second. You guessed it, possessing between 2.5 to 10 grams of weed. Do the math. Division 9 is a murder deck. They don't house 18-year-olds in a murder deck for weed possession, even in Cook County. So, if you enjoy watching the Cartoon News Network, systematically dismantling the lies of Martell Gangstalicious Wiley, then please put some pressure on that like button and subscribe for more.
10 and 9, the murder decks. 11, you got like a deck or two that's murder decks. Division 9, bro. My first time ever on Division 9, I was 18 years old, bro. I was in 9-1C. And man, I'm talking about, bro, when I get up in the cell, right, they like, what you is? I tell them what I was, I'm from Newtown, all that shit. They're like, oh, bro, yeah, go holler at folks now. So I go up in there, holler at folks and shit. Folks say, hey, bro, you gonna need this. Motherfucker sword like this long, bro. I'm talking about, I gotta stretch it out. This screen ain't wide enough. The sword was longer than a motherfucker, bro. On everything. Folks say, hey, bro, you gonna need this. Motherfucker sword like this long, bro. I'm talking about, I gotta stretch it out. This screen ain't wide enough. The sword was longer than a motherfucker, bro. On everything.
Just thought I'd catch that shit. Hey,
yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy. No, that was crazy. Just throw it. I'll catch it. Now you're drinking it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. TV timeout. TV timeout. Give us a thought. I'll catch it.
In 2016, Gangstalicious went to jail and spent over 3 years there because he beat a woman. It's bad enough that he put his hands on a female, what's worse is that he needed help to win the fight. Lil Don from Brick Squad not only had to put him in the tub one time, but also had to protect Gangstalicious from getting his ass kicked by his girlfriend. So, when he tells his fake jail stories from 2006 about the hobo twins, or bunking with King Von's best friend, T. Roy, after his arrest in 2016, or this next story where he admits that he was housed with sexual deviants, remember that the man is not hard than a motherfucker, pause. He's a store runner, a snitch, and a habitual liar.
That's crazy that your friends would do that to you and leave you stuck like that and you over there getting beat up by a woman, man.
Get molested, get fucked on everything. Push me out in the streets. Middle of the road. I was so hurt, bro. I was crying one day and Lil Don from Brick Squad. Now, a lot of people hate this guy. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people hate this guy in the streets. For whatever reason, they got Lil Don from Brick Squad. You know, he dead. So, he was in tour with Tuckerville at the time. Okay. So, when he walked in my house with my nephew and my little cousin, They was getting some lean from me because, you know, I was getting the lean. I was still doing my little hustle thing even though I was in a wheelchair. You know, all the drugs that I was getting, I was selling them motherfuckers, so, to keep money. So, yeah, Lil Don started coming up to my house and helping me. You know what I'm saying? Treating the bitch, you know, all that. I'll smack shit out you. You know, I bring some females, so, you know, I was letting him up there anytime he came. Shit, if he needed somewhere to sleep for the night, you know, I was letting him up there anytime he came. Shit, if he needed somewhere to sleep for the night, you know, I was letting him up there anytime he came. Shit, if he needed somewhere to sleep for the night. Then they got this deck, right? They got this deck called the green suits. The green suits, I ain't talking about the school wearing green suits. I'm talking about this deck. It's on 91B. This for all the motherfuckers when the females be coming on the decks. When a nurse come on the deck and they come to your deck and then you jag off, it's called the clappers deck. That's for the motherfuckers who be jagging off when the female COs be coming around. It's real shit. I'd have been in the cell myself. He like, throw up the sheet, Sally. This nigga from his name Folly Snake. Shout out to Folly Snake. He from 4-4. This motherfucker told me to throw up the sheet, so I'm on my bunk. I'm like, man, the nurse finna come, bro. He say, I know. Man, soon as she opened the chuck hole, bro, that man blasted off on them, bro. They came in there and killed him. On everything, came in there and beat the fuck out of Folly Snake.